Hi Saints, this video will go over the taking attendance function of the numbers recording system. Now after you log in, you will see something like this, and under responsible meetings you will have a list of meetings that you need to record attendance for. It would actually remind you of the upcoming meetings that you need to take attendance for. So now for this particular account, you have the HKEYP meeting here, and you record attendance by simply clicking here. Okay, and then now this is not the first time that I am recording attendance for this meeting. Therefore, I don't need to look at I don't really need to pay attention to much of the date, to the start time, to the end time, because all these things were set up the very first time I took attendance for this meeting. So basically, once you have it set up, the system would automatically tell you the next time that you should have a meeting and the next time that you need to take attendance, so you don't need to worry about this after the first time. Okay, and basically you just look here under the names, and you can just click on the ones that you need to take attendance for. Okay, and then you're done. Okay, now if you accidentally clicked on someone else, then you just click them again from the attended list, and then they will disappear, or you just click them again here, and then you will be able to add or delete. Now, because as you can see here, there's 15 pages of names, actually 100 pages of names that you can go through. You probably will not be scrolling through every page to look for a contact. So if there's someone that you cannot find on that very first page, to save time, you can just look in the directory by searching in the search bar. So for example, you can search for let's say Carmen. Okay, there we go, and then you just click on her name, and then you can she'll be added to the list. Now if it's someone who have not been added into the system at all, meaning they've never been to a meeting before and they're completely new, then of course when you search here, let's say for example Jenny Chu, okay, no one here. Then what you can do in this case, you can write add saint, you can click on add saint or add new one, okay, depending on whether they're saved or not. Okay, and then you just write their name down, Jenny Chu. Now if there was another Jenny Chu in the system, then you really need to make sure that that Jenny Chu is not the same Jenny Chu that you're adding, so there's no duplicates. But if you're sure, okay, it's not a duplicate, it's a new one, then you can write name here, and because there's already another perhaps Jenny Chu in the system, that you need to write an alternate name for them. You can write perhaps here just Jenny, or if they have a Chinese name, you can write their Chinese name here, Jing. Okay, perhaps, and then their status, are they saint, are they a gospel contact. Okay, and remark, here is what you can write to distinguish who they are. Perhaps you can say cousin of Carmen Liu. Okay, and gender female. Okay, young YP. Okay, create. There we go. And then next time, and then once you added them into the system, it also automatically adds to your attended list, so they're right here. And now since I wrote in the remark that it's a cousin of, she's a cousin of Carmen Liu. So if I type Carmen here under the search bar, you would be able to see not just Carmen, but also Jenny Chu, because Carmen is a remark too. Okay, so that's basically how to take attendance. And then you click save, and then you're done. Now over here on the right side, you have all the record of the attendance meetings that you've taken attendance for. Okay, and now you see some of them where it says canceled. So this is where you can just go, and if you know, like perhaps June 7th that meeting is canceled, then you can just simply click cancel and confirm cancel meeting. Something went wrong, cannot take future attendance. Oh, okay. So because today is not June 14th yet, so you cannot take attendance for that meeting. So you can probably not even record attendance for that meeting yet, because it's in the future. Okay, but you can go back and click on cancel meetings. Okay, right, there we go. So let's say, for example, if you took attendance for the wrong date, now this meeting was actually canceled, then you can simply edit here, canceled, and then click OK. All right, and then it's canceled. And if you know, if you any of changes that you made, if you made a mistake, then you can just go back into it and click edit, and it'll tell you the last time that it was it was updated, okay, and the meeting, when was this created, okay, and who created it and who updated it, because sometimes you might have the district admin who also has access to this account, or another saint who may take attendance for the same meeting. Okay, great. And if you guys have any questions, you can always contact the system admin for inquiries. Okay, thank you for your time. Bye bye.